Tiger and Bunny is like the most beautiful jewel you can get out of the big treasure box. It is a wonderful anime and perfect in every aspect you can look at. It's just perfect. It's created by Studio Sunrise, which is well known for the Gundam series. But they have created something new, something unique, something with its own flavor. Tiger and Bunny has an excellent quality of animation, expected from Sunrise, but the style of the anime is, I believe, this is in my opinion, it's a mix between anime and American animation together. And if it gets an American dub, people will believe that this is American animation. If it stays in Japanese, people will believe this is an anime. It has that quality of animation, but it has an anime story. Like, I feel that the story is more anime oriented, so people feel that this is more, I guess, to an anime rather than an American series. I guess that's what I believe. So what is Tiger and Bunny anyway? I know people would say, like, is that some sort of a comedy show? No, it's not. It's a superhero anime, which is something that's kind of rare that happens in the anime world, actually. The first superhero anime I saw was Hero Man, and then the animes or Marvel animes, the 4 animes that broadcast in the past year. But this is the first superhero anime I see that is based off, Japanese people creating it, not based off something American, because all the animes or superhero animes I saw were based off an American comic. So this is a first. It's really good, actually. Really, really, really good. So, Tiger and Bunny. Why is it called Tiger and Bunny? Because the main 2 characters are called Tiger and Barnaby. But the show is called Tiger and Bunny. That's because Tiger, he's a superhero, and that's not his real name. You see, the heroes in this anime, they go undercover. They wear like special suits and given alias names. So Tiger, our main character, his real name is Katetsu. And Barnaby, who was the only hero in the show that went with his real name, I'll tell you why in a second, through the world. And Tiger always calls Barnaby Bunny-chan, and Barnaby answers him, "My name is not Bunny-chan, it's Barnaby," and that's why it was called Tiger and Bunny. So the anime happens in the city in which heroes are called, or people with superpowers are called next. Now, if you think of the X-Men, there's kind of similarities here, that X-Men are people with mutations or have, like, I guess they're mutants with superpowers. They're called mutants because they have superpowers, but Tiger and Bunny, in the Tiger and Bunny world, people with superpowers are called next. So some of these people are heroes. And those heroes save the city, and while they are capturing the criminal, they are being filmed live, and whatever they do is shown on a program called Hero TV. So that's pretty cool, actually. I love the part that they are live coverage of them catching the criminal and everything. You have plus Tiger and Barnaby, 6 more heroes: Blue Rose, Dragon Kid, Rock Bison, Fire Ember, Sky High, and Origami Cyclone, which we introduced at a later time in the series, doesn't appear from the start like the rest. And the first half, the first episode actually, where they were catching the criminal, Tiger was in trouble and Barnaby saved him. He was like new and people didn't know anything about him, and he saved him. He was like carried him like a princess, and that was just hilarious. And at that time, from that moment, Tiger and Barnaby has been at each other's throats. But it was only like one meeting, and Tiger said, "Alright, it's gonna be all over, and I'm not gonna see that guy again," or whatever. The next day, he finds himself being partnered with Barnaby, and he gets a new suit. Also, the first episode, he was wearing like this blue suit, and the next episode he gets like this super robotic suit. So when Tiger knows that he is partnered with Barnaby, oh my god, they keep at each other's throats even when they're fighting evil next, or the evil guys with superpowers. They keep it at each other's throats, and it creates the most hilarious moments you'll see. You see, the series isn't just serious, but it's also filled with lots of comedies. They knew how to put comedy inside of the series, and they really well timed it. So one of the cool factors about this anime is that it's just so funny. Kotetsu is actually a really funny guy. Kotetsu is Wild Tiger, and he'll make you laugh from everything that he does, while Barnaby is way too serious. Keep in mind that Barnaby is only about 24 years old, while Kotetsu is around 40 years old, because Kotetsu is a dad and he has a 9-year-old daughter, and you will see her in the first episode. So I'm sure that, his daughter is 9, so he's around 38 to 40 at least. Anyways, now at the beginning of the series, as I said, they keep at each other's throats, but Kotetsu every time he said, like, I don't want to be partnered with him and his manager, because they have a manager or a boss in an agency, because heroes have agencies. Tells him if you don't like it, then you can go quit. He doesn't have any other job, so he have to stick with Barnaby. So later on in the series, he will try to understand Barnaby a bit, because he's always just hiding so many things, and not sharing these things with the rest. He's at the beginning he was really arrogant, and they just didn't understand why. So Tiger tried to, get closer to him and try to make his partner open up to him, and he did. Later on in the series, you'll know the reason why Barnaby became a superhero, and that's because his parents were killed when he was a child, and he became a hero so that he could capture those criminals, and that's why he will get his revenge. And that's not really a spoiler or anything. It's going to be revealed in the first couple of episodes. In the long way, you'll be introduced to more of Barnaby's past and what really happened and so on like that. And that's like the first half. The second half of the series, there's, as I said, about 6 other heroes you'll be introduced to. Like every episode will talk about a certain hero, his personality, their story, and so on like that, because those superheroes are not just side characters. They are friends of Tiger and Barnaby, and they're gonna play a major role in the end. So they need to show you their stories and a little bit more about their personality so you can understand them. The other 12 episodes, or the other half of the series, was getting along to getting introduced to the characters. The whole truth behind, or yes, part of the truth, not all of it actually, of what happens to Barnaby's parents is revealed. And there's gonna be a lot of shocking stuff. If I say something, it's gonna be a spoiler, so you guys better watch it yourself to know what really happened. And the best thing is, in the end, there was like a 30-minute footage in the very last episode, in which that it's showing that there will be season 2. The funny thing is that before Tiger and Bunny ended by about 2 or 3 weeks, there were petitions on the internet saying, we want Tiger and Barnaby, or Tiger and Bunny season 2. We want season 2 of it. So the last 30-second, thing that they left showed that there is a big potential that there will be season 2 of it. And there should be, because there's a lot of things that isn't, I won't say that in the end of the anime you won't have all of your questions answered, but you want more. You just want more of this. I want to see more of Tiger and Barnaby, and all of their hilarious funny moments that will happen. I will also want to see cool action. You know, there's a lot of action in this series, a lot of suspense. You're just going to love everything about Tiger and Bunny. And I believe it is one of the best animes out there. It's recommended, it's perfect, it's unique, it's a jewel in a treasure box. You should definitely watch it, not give it a try. You should go watch it right now. It's only 25 episodes, but every episode is worth it. It's a great anime, great story. You'll love it, you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll just have all these, you'll feel like all types of emotions in them. It's complete, it's everything, it's great, it's fun. Guys, I believe after all that you should watch it. So that's it. I'll see you in another video. I'll probably go rewatch Tiger and Bunny now because I'm starting to miss it already. So I'll see you later. Bye bye.